Right, this is a quick tutorial about Zoom. Zoom looks like this app right here with the blue and white camera. The entry page is very simple. You can start a new meeting. You can join a meeting. This is what the students will use. You can schedule meetings, or you can share your screen. But first, I want to talk to you about the settings over here. So everybody click on Settings. And then Meetings. These are your meeting settings. Audio connect to audio. I have that turned off because it will prompt you when you start your meeting if you would prefer to use the audio on your device or you'd like to call into audio. Always mute my microphone. I have that turned off because I'm the host. I'm going to be the one that's speaking. Always turn off my video. Yes, I have it off because I don't want it to pop on automatically when I least expect it. Always show a video preview. Yes. Auto copy the meeting link. Yes, I want to copy that link as soon as I start a meeting so I can paste it somewhere else. Show non-video participants. Yes, I want to know everybody who's in the meeting. Show the name when participants join. Yes. Always show meeting controls. I have that toggled to yes because I will show you later. I don't need synced calendars. Sure. Meeting reminders. Why not? Closed captioning if it's available. Yes. Show my connected time. Yes, because we are limited to 40 minutes because we're using the free version, so it's nice to know how much time you have left. Touch up my appearance. Sure, why not, if you want. Virtual backgrounds. I might show you that later. Okay, let's go back up here. And now let's go into chat. Include link preview. Yes. I want to receive a notification for all my messages. That's just my preference. You can look through these and decide what is appropriate for you. Keeping unread messages on top, we can do that. You can receive notifications for a specific keyword. You know, if they chat something about a specific word, you can be notified about that. You can also put it on Do Not Disturb if there's something that you're speaking about and then you want to come back to it later. This is just the order in which your messages come through. When to notify you, I say always, even if I'm not active. And I have my in-app alert sound toggled to on. Might want to turn it off depending on how many alerts you start receiving, but you can always turn that off later. Okay. All right, so let's just go ahead and start a new meeting. Again, I have my video turned off. This is your personal meeting ID. The students are going to use this number, but you can copy it when the meeting starts, but it will also show up in your meeting controls. Okay, so let's start your meeting. Again, this is where I have my video turned off. That's why it was just an icon. Notice the invitation URL was copied to the clipboard. This is the prompt about audio. Call using internet audio. Yes, I'm going to use the audio on my iPad. Here is your meeting link. Again, it copied to the clipboard. If you want to paste it over to Google Classroom, you can switch over to Google Classroom and paste it in your stream, and they can click right on it from there. Or you can provide the kids with this number right here, and when they go to Zoom and choose Join Meeting, this is just the number that they plug in manually. No big deal. All right, so starting off, let's go to the More area. We've got chat, meeting settings, minimize the meeting, virtual background, or disconnect audio. Let's go to meeting settings again. These are probably just mimic everything that we kind of went over, but I can change my meeting topic. I can lock the meeting so that more people cannot join. Mute on entry. Yes, I want everybody to be muted when they join my call. I don't want to hear them all chitter-chattering in the background. Play a chime for enter, exit. Personal preference. Sure, I'll turn it on. Why not? If it gets to be too hectic, I can come back and turn it off. Allow participants to chat with. I have host only. I do not want them chatting with everybody, but I do want them to be able to chat with me. So host only works for me. Oh, sorry. Let's go back into that. Okay, allow participants to rename. I have that off because their participant name should be their student ID, which should be the name of their iPad, which should be their student ID. I don't want them to rename themselves because Lord knows what they'll come up with. Allow participants to share. I'm turning that off. It means I don't want them to share their screen or anything that's on their device. Again, you can go back and turn that on later if you want to. Always show your meeting controls. This is what we talked about earlier. These are your meeting controls up here. I just like to have them up there all the time. If you toggle that off, they will just hide, and then when you tap the top of the screen, they'll come right back if you don't want them to be there all the time. Again, you can touch up your appearance if you want. You can turn on closed captioning. Show the name when the participants join, yes. Show my video in the gallery view, sure. And show my connected time, yes. I already explained why we would do that. All right, done. Participants. Let's click on that. All right, so right now I have no participants, so let's get a participant in the meeting. Give me one moment. All right, let's see what it looks like when this window is off. All right, so a participant has joined. I can toggle participants. I can see this person is here. They do not have their audio connected. They do not have their video connected. What I like about this screen is that I can say mute all. So if I click on mute all, I can give them the option to unmute themselves, but I would rather not. I'd rather be in charge of that, so I'm going to uncheck that, and I will say mute all, so nobody can speak. I have the ability to invite other people. I have the ability to unmute other people. Here is the chat window as well, so I can click chat and type my message here, type message, and it will send to everyone. Close that window, close this window, and then let's just say I'm speaking and one of my participants has a question that they'd like to ask. From the participant window, they also have 3 dots on their screen, but it might be on the top, it might be on the bottom, depending on which device they're using, but the iPad should have it on the top. And let's say they want to chat back. All right, now I can see that they have a question. I can respond to it verbally, or I can type the answer back in the chat window. Participants also have the ability to raise their hand. So in that more area, again, for participants, they can raise their hand, and I'll show you what that looks like for you. So you'll see that, yeah, somebody down here raised their hand, and you can call on them. Or let's just say you're asking a question, and you can have a hands raised if you want to ask them to answer. You would have to unmute them, I guess, for that. And then let's see. Then the child can lower their hand if they want. I'll show you quickly what a virtual background looks like. This is really just more of a fun thing, and I'm really going to regret doing this because my video will pop on. But virtual background lets you choose what background you want. So notice I chose the picture of space, so I look like I'm in space. Yay, awesome. Or I can choose none, or I can choose I don't want my face up there at all. Okay? If you want to share your screen, you're going to choose share content. I'm going to choose screen. And what happens is this accesses your Apple camera. It's not going to work for my purposes right here because I'm utilizing the camera currently, but you will choose start broadcast. After your broadcast does a three number countdown, it will come back to this window and it'll tell you that you are sharing your screen. From here, you will just double tap your home button and go to the app of your choice, and the kids will see your screen and the app that you are using, and you can talk to them about that. Let's click on switch to gallery view just to see what that looks like. Right, so this could be a gallery view of all of your participants if you decided that you wanted that to show. That is the quick and dirty version of Zoom. I hope this helps. I'm going to go ahead and click end meeting now.